I'm still having trouble finding the file for that particular witness. So I don't know how I'm supposed to.
Your Honor, the bed bugs, they ate my homework. The bed bugs ate my homework. What was I supposed to do? If I got between them and my homework, the bed bugs would have ate me, Your Honor. I don't know what you want me to do. All right. So let's move along to this other situation. We're going to watch a little bit from when Darrell was questioning his own witnesses, like the people he brought there thinking that they were going to save his life. But of course that did not happen.
Case number 21 CF 1848 may have the appearances, please.
Good morning, Judge. Sue Upper, Leslie Basie, and Zach Wichow appearing for the state.
State your name for the record.
I'm here as a third-party intervener in that matter, appearing
you
as
are,
authorized representative for my client. I accept for value and return for value all the charging instruments in this matter and make my exemption available for discharge of all obligations and charges connected with this case. I do not dispute any of the facts in the charging instruments, and I would like to make a reservation of all my rights at this time.
Hey, CM.
All right, thank you. The record should reflect that the individual known to this court as Darrell Brooks is present in person in custody. He is wearing street clothes, specifically a suit and tie, and he is wearing a mask.
And I do not consent to being called that man, for the record.
Noted. All right, so Mr. Brooks called a witness yesterday. There was an objection. I sustained it, but he also orally moved to dismiss, and I indicated I would take that up outside the presence of the jury. I didn't do that yesterday, so I just want to put on the record that I'm denying the motion without any further consideration or discussion by the parties. He listed two reasons. One was it had to do when he called the state of Wisconsin as a witness for failing to appear, and then for failing to state a claim upon which relief can be granted. There's no legal basis for those motions in law or in fact, and so that's why I'm denying them on the record today. I'm not asking for any further commentary or statements on the issue.
I object to that.
And I intend to have you call the next witness. I just want to confirm with the state who is here this morning.
I object to that ruling, Your Honor.
Noted for the record.
Present this morning, Your Honor.
I would like a legal finding of fact.
Denied.
Your Honor, consistent with the court's instruction yesterday afternoon, we have present Douglas Kohler, Detective Steve Guth, and Erika Patterson are here now and available.
All right. All right, I expect you to call those first three before we get to any other person, not whatever order you want among the three, but those will be the three people called, and then we'll get to the next people according to the scheduling that I put in place yesterday.
I want to state for the record that I intend to appeal that judicial decision made about the motion to dismiss.
Noted for the record. All right, let's bring the jury out then.
Actually, we did address subject matter jurisdiction. It still has yet to be proven, for the record, and I wanted to address the fact that with this, is it Kohler? Is that how you pronounce the name? Kohler?
We're going to continue with the witnesses. I've addressed subject matter jurisdiction repeatedly. There's
Look
a
at him.
decision.
Look how he does his pause.
You have three witnesses that you subpoenaed. The state made arrangements for them to be here. Whatever order you want to call them in this morning is fine, but those three are here.
That's what I was trying to address right now. I was asking
Okay,
about
go ahead.
the name.
What do you want to address?
The Kohler. How do you pronounce the name? Kohler. I'm
I
still
don't know.
having
You'll have to ask the witness.
I'm still having trouble finding the file for that particular witness.
Yeah, call the jury in.
So I don't know how I'm supposed to.
Mr. Brooks, you were well advised. These are your witnesses that the state made arrangements.
He's so funny.
You knew who was going to be called. I put that on the record yesterday. So of those three.
Your Honor, the bed bugs ate my homework. The bed bugs ate my homework. I don't know what to tell you, Judge. You know, what was I supposed to do? If I got between them and my homework, The bed bugs would have ate me, Your Honor. I don't know what you want me to do. Come on, Daryl. Save your life. You're counting on you. Well, don't look over there. They can't help you.
Good morning, Detective Booth. If you would, as you are, come to the witness stand, remain standing, raise your right hand, and my clerk Teresa will swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So
Uh-huh.
Thank you, sir. Please have a seat. Please state your first and last name for the record, or names, I should say.
Stephen Guth, Stevenguth.
Go ahead, sir. You're witness.
How long have you been in law enforcement?
Over 20 years.
And how long have you been a detective?
Just over 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Directing your attention to the evening of November 21st of 2021. Do you recall that evening?
I do.
And were you on duty that evening?
Not initially.
Hey, Rosalind.
For more clarification, what do you
Rosalind.
mean by not initially?
It was a regular off day for me, but I received notification to respond to the police department for the mass casualty incident in the downtown area of Waukesha.
So at that point, I'm assuming you were dispatched to that location?
I was not dispatched. I received a Signal message. We use Signal. It's an app that's used that we can share information for investigations. I received a Signal message that this tragedy just happened.
Welcome,
And so what did you do
Marilyn.
from that point?
Hey, boo.
I immediately dropped my wife and kids off and responded to the parade.
Laura.
And when you got to the parade, what did you do at that point?
I went to the downtown area to assess and see what I could help with.
At some point during your investigation, did you make contact with the woman by the name of Erika Patterson?
Yes.
And what was the nature of that that part of your investigation?
I wanted to speak with Erika Patterson because by that point, when I made contact with our command center, they had learned.
Daryl's like, did you talk to Erika Patterson? You're like, yeah. You're like, did she ask about me? No, Daryl, she didn't ask about you. Oh my gosh.
Learned the name of Darrell Brooks, and had learned that Erika Patterson was the estranged girlfriend of the suspect of this investigation.
You made reference to a estranged girlfriend. What do you mean?
I don't know if I should answer that.
I think the question was pertaining to the word estranged. We'll move on.
Hold up. Hey, Daryl, you the one that asked the question. Hold up, Daryl. You go, what do you mean estranged? Like, what do you mean estranged? What do you mean by that? Or, yeah, what do you say? What do you mean estranged? He says, I don't know if I should answer that. He says, and Daryl says, I think the question is referring to the word estranged. What the fuck do you mean? You think like you're the one who's asking. You're the one who asked. What do you mean? So clearly you know what you're asking in the question of what do you mean? What the fuck did you just say? I think the question was, huh? Like someone's speaking for you right now. I think what he meant to say when he said what it, you know. You're the one who asked the question, dumbass. You know what you meant by it. What the fuck do you mean? I think the question was referring to the word estranged. Like, the fuck you mean you think? Like, was it or weren't it? Okay. Let's see, you talking with my Erika? I know that's right. Now you know that's what he think. What was y'all talking about? She asked about me? No. What you mean no? Now I must tell the jury about November 20th as well. They never would have known about it otherwise, dum-dum. So funny. He's so funny.
The jury will disregard that last question, that it's been withdrawn. And the statement made by Detective.
What does that look, Daryl?
I'm assuming at some point you took a statement from this
Think it's
person.
Samantha, mama love
Do you
you.
recall if it was recorded,
Yes, she
written,
do.
you writing it? What was the nature of how the report was taken?
Well, her words were spoken and they were recorded, and then I prepared a report.
Did you prepare the report that same evening?
No.
When did you prepare the report?
Sometime after the 22nd of November.
Why not the same evening?
Because after I spoke with her, I wanted to go back and speak with her again.
Did you obtain any statements from any other people that may have been involved with Ms. Patterson?
I did not.
Do you know, to your recollection, if any other officers have taken statements from parties that may have been involved with Ms. Patterson?
Well, the night of
When he crossed his
November
arms.
21st, 2021, I did have a partner with me, another detective.
Look at him.
Do you recall him talking to any other parties that may have been involved with Ms. Patterson?
Well, the detective that was with me was a female, Detective Barron.
The question was, do you know if your partner had any interactions with parties that may have been involved with Ms. Patterson?
I don't believe so.
Hold on,
but
are
I
you
can't-
specifically referring to a date certain or just in general?
I think it was clear.
I need it clear for the record,
The
though.
date would be
On the
November
21st?
21st
Okay,
of 2021.
thank you, with that clarification.
No, I don't believe so.
Him and his, I think the question was clear. Be like, okay, good. Now wipe your ass with that response you just gave me and answer the question that I said. He's such a douche. I think it was clear. Okay, good. Now you can sleep with that thing that you just said underneath the prison forever. There, good. Long as you understood it, I guess. Look how disgusted Guth is looking at him. Okay, let me see.
Did you learn at any point that there may have been other parties involved with Ms. Patterson?
In which incident?
I'm referring again to November 21st of 2021.
Daryl feeling some type of way about this guy.
Yes.
Do you recall who those parties were?
Like, what you
Corey
ain't gonna
Runkle
do?
and Nicholas Kirby.
Did you yourself speak with either of those parties, Nicholas Kirby or Corey Runkle?
No, I did not.
Do you recall if your partner spoke with any of those parties?
Which partner?
I'm guessing the female partner that you made reference to.
No, she did not.
If he only had a point.
And in that recorded interview with Ms. Patterson, what did you learn about the evening of November 21st, 2021?
Which recording?
That's right.
Are there multiple recordings?
Yes.
What did you learn about the evening of November 21st, 2021 from both recordings with Ms. Patterson?
Your Honor, I'm going to object at this point, as this testimony covers ground that was very clearly covered during the state's case in chief.
I'll give Mr. Brooks some leeway. You are asking for hearsay, though, you understand that.
I asked him, what did you learn?
Fair enough. Go ahead, you may answer.
I learned several things.
Daryl's like, that's right. What I said, okay? Not what you said, what I said. It's how smart he think he is for me. It's that part. I'm smarter than all of y'all, okay? Now let me take my wisdom and go take it and get up underneath of this here prison, because, I mean, that's clearly where I'm headed. I just want to make sure that you know, for the record, because the record is what matters. I need for y'all to know that I was smarter than you. Yeah, nah, bro. Now scooch, bro.
Initially, I think is what you were getting at. Miss Brooks wanted
Hey,
to report
Sadie.
that she was injured
boo.
by Darrell Brooks on November
Jeanette,
20th,
what's up, baby?
which would have been Saturday. She stated that she met with Mr. Brooks at Frame Park. And they were
Grandma
arguing over
Cece.
the fact that she did not give him money,
Tonette.
and he injured her by slapping her in the mouth and punching her in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, I went back and talked to her again,
Mm-hmm.
and she clarified that that actually did not happen on the 20th. It happened on the 21st, and that she got in a motor vehicle with him over the same argument. He was mad that she did not provide him with money. He proceeded to try to take her phone because he thought she was talking to other guys. Slapped her in the mouth, punched her in the eye. She jumped out of the motor vehicle because she feared for her safety and made her way back towards Frame Park. While walking back towards Frame Park, she was calling her friends, Corey Runkle and Nicholas Kirby, to come help her. When she arrived back near Frame Park in front of White Rock School, there was a confrontation in front of White Rock School with Mr. Brooks, Erika Patterson, Corey Runkle, and Nicholas Kirby, where there was some kind of shoving match. And that's when Mr. Brooks got back into the motor vehicle and took off down White Rock towards Main Street. Erika Patterson then made her way back towards the Women's Center.
You made reference to being told about an incident from
The headlights
Saturday,
bothering
November 20th, and then stating that in the second interview, Ms. Patterson stated that didn't happen. Is that
No, she didn't say it didn't happen. She said it didn't happen on that day. It happened on the 21st. Stupid. That's what she said. Ain't that something? You realized it. Oh, you know what? I almost just repeated what Sam says in this here message. You better tell me what they said about me. He forgets this is his murder trial. Yes, he does. He definitely does. Or at least he tries to distract everybody else into thinking that it's about something else and not Erika on trial for something. The judge probably knew he was about to shine the light on himself. So just let him speak, LOL. Like, nah, just let him talk. Just let him talk. You know, let him dig. Talk. Keep on digging, Darrell. Keep on digging.
correct?
She didn't state that it didn't happen. She just stated that she didn't drive around with him on Saturday, November 20th. But she also met with him and was slapped in the mouth that day too.
If it pleases the court, I have a document here I would like to show the witness.
All right, if the bailiff could have it to
Hey, Tonya.
the state first to look at it. We may use the document camera if that's hooked up. Otherwise, the bailiff can take it to the witness.
Before we go through that process, I'm going to object. It's, well, maybe
Let me
we
see
should
the
talk about
document.
this. Yeah.
All right, and give that back to Mr. Brooks, given the content of that document.
Look at him with his head tipped back like
I'll
this.
sustain the objection, or what that document is, I should say.
Sustain on what grounds?
It's not relevant. Yep, to this witness's testimony.
How is it not relevant?
Look at his face. I'm so smart. Darrell is a modern day dinosaur for us all. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay. Thank you, Samantha, my love. You, yes, she do.
It's not relevant.
You made reference to November 20th. That's what this document is talking about.
It's not relevant to the charges at issue. We
I
can take it up
know.
later.
I did her in
Email and
another
recall
troll.
witness, but I'm directing you to move on to a new topic.
I'll be flattered right after I get done being annoyed. How about that?
Your Honor, I'm going to respectfully object to that and ask for finding the fact.
The objection's noted. It's sustained. Their objection's sustained. Yours is overruled. Please continue.
Is that noted for the record? I would like a written finding of fact.
The request is denied. Keep going, please.
Not on what grounds, on what lawful law.
Keep going, sir. It's not relevant.
Are you making the judicial determination that you don't have to answer that question as a public servant?
Sir, I've ruled on the objection. It's on the record. Please keep going.
Once again, information that needs to be known is being hidden.
It's not relevant, sir. Please
It's
continue.
very relevant. He just opened the door on that by saying November 20th.
Objection. Move to strike all of the comments made by Mr. Brooks in the last 20 seconds or so, especially with regard to any implication that he hasn't had all of the discovery material.
Objection, I never made any
Prior to
mention
trial.
of not having any discovery material. That never
The
was
jury will
stated.
just disregard, as I've told the jury repeatedly, comments made or statements made by the parties, whether they be lawyers or the parties themselves, are not evidence, and you're to disregard them and not consider them in any way.
It's Daryl fixing his suit for me. It's that part. You know, let me fix myself. Erica's coming.
And if the statements suggested,
I gotta look nice. She gotta know what she
yes,
missing.
and are not in evidence, you should not consider that in any way either. All right, go ahead. Your next
Beautiful
question, please.
wreck. Hey, boo.
So is it fair to say that in your report you referenced 2 incident reports?
Objection, this
Grounds.
witness wrote,
I'm going to overrule the objection and let the witness answer it. I think it might just be semantics.
Oh, I did that thing. This is how when my brain gets all crossed and weird. I read this message, Sam. I read it in my head and in my mind. I read it out loud. And I just looked at it and was like, I don't remember feeling myself say the words. Samantha said, your mod's got it, mama. We will deal with them. You make us laugh. Thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Indeed, she do. Oh, did he say info was being hidden from the jury? It's hid, dum-dum. Yeah, it's like hidden. Or hid, yeah. Depending on which way you're using it. Oh my God. Yeah, old Daryl. Daryl being a douche. Daryl being dumb.
At this point, but go ahead and ask your
You
question.
mean semantics.
I think you were referring to that he had 2.
That's what his report says. He makes reference to two reports, 2 incidents.
2 incidents.
Yes.
Not 2 incident reports. Reports would be separate documents. That's what I'm talking about. With that understanding that you're referring to, and I think you're referring to incidents
Daryl
with
didn't
Ms.
like
Patterson,
that.
correct?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Daryl didn't like that. He like, what you ain't gonna do is correct me, okay? Erika might be in earshot. Okay? Don't be correcting me. Oh, who in here? Who's still in here?
There was many court dates
Who in here? Wanna see my outfit,
in the beginning
y'all?
of all these proceedings
My
that
outfit.
I wasn't even sure if I can even come in the courtroom without breaking down.
I'm bad.